In a rematch of last year's national championship, meets in the first game of the Final Four between the South Carolina Gamecocks and the UConn Huskies. And we welcome you into this edition of Three's a Crowd Live. I'm Preston Vargas, ready for this one here between the Gamecocks and Huskies. Of course, the last time we saw these two teams face each other was in Paige Becker's final game as the UConn Huskies, where she walked off the floor as a national champion. Now the Huskies are undefeated at 38-0 and looking to win back-to-back titles. But in their way is Dawn Staley, a coach that's no stranger to the big stage, winning the national title the year before last. So we'll see how South Carolina does here and what they can do. Of course, UConn, they're led by Gio Ariema, and with players like AZ Fudd, Sarah Strong, they should be well equipped to be in this one. Of course, AZ Fudd playing in their final game or her final games this weekend for UConn. So we'll see what happens here. Of course, the Sarah Strong, the AP Offensive Player of the Year. It's one of the reasons why they're playing so well right now. And of course, we'll see how these two teams do. It's South Carolina and UConn. Tip-off coming up next. All right, we are here just about set to go for the women's Final Four. Game 1 of 2 right now between South Carolina and UConn. The second game will be between Texas and UCLA later on tonight. All right, here we go. Tip is won by South Carolina. We are underway for the women's Final Four. So let's get a quick look at the starting lineups before we start. There's a... Is that a long two? Or, yep, long two there. So just underway. If I can pull up the lineups, they didn't show it on the TV. There's a 3 that's no good. Knocked out of bounds, staying with UConn on the left side. Okay, here we go. The starting lineups now for South Carolina, led by Joyce Edwards, Medina Ocote, Tessa Johnson, Tanaya Latson. That's only 4. That 3 is no good. Okay, so Raven Johnson's the other one. So in the UConn starting lineup, led by Sarah Strong, Sarah Williams, Ashlyn Shade, KK Arnold, and AZ Fudd. So Latson has it now, going on the outside. UConn's playing them well right now. And now Johnson on the left side. 5 to shoot now. Drives inside, double team, kicked out, 1 second, puts it up, won't go. And it's going to be a shot clock violation early for South Carolina. So looking at that again. A great double team there for UConn, forcing their hand. So now it's Williams on the bottom. Here's Shade. On the drive. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound. Going the other way for South Carolina. On the drive now. Kicked out. It's Johnson on the drive. And stolen away. Going the other way for UConn. Williams puts that one in for the first bucket for UConn tonight. For Sarah Williams. It's Johnson on the outside now. Drops it off. Latson, jump shot, no good. Tipped out of bounds, going back to UConn. A tie game at 7:38 to go. And now on the drive, it's back out now. It's AZ Fudd on the drive, kicked out. Gets it back to Fudd. On the drive. Gets a good pass inside. In the paint now, and that's going to be put in. That's Sarah Williams' first 4 points of the game. There's the layup, that's no good. Rebound goes the other way for UConn. Now it's Strong on the drive. Sarah Strong can't put it in. And the rebound, unable to be handled. And UConn gets it right back. Fudd takes it out for a 3, in and out. Raven Johnson, the rebound, going on the outside. Now the drive, inside. Layup is good. Ty Letson, first 2 buckets for South Carolina. Of course, she was a second team All-SEC this past season. And there's Shade, who puts in the layup for UConn. We'll see how Ashlyn Shade does in this one. Kicked out to Okot. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover. Going for UConn now. Here we go now. So it looks like a couple subs. Jana L. Effie's into the game now for UConn. On the drive now, a nearly turnover. It's gotten back for UConn now. And there's a three. First points of the ball game for Sarah Strong, the AP Women's Player of the Year this season. On the outside, played back. There's a jump shot. That's no good. It's a rebound going for Connecticut. Edwards puts that one in. Sarah Strong once again. UConn already up to 11-4 lead over South Carolina. So Sarah Strong with 5 points to start the first quarter. And there's a response for South Carolina. That was Tessa Johnson who made the layup there. Averaging 12.3 points in the NCAA tournament. And that one's no good. Rebounded by Latson. Going the other way now. Johnson puts that up and in. In a one-possession game here. Kicked out. And Shade puts in the three. Excuse me, a long two for Ashton Shade. The TV says it's 13. But here it says 14. Guess we'll see what it is. So it looks like South Carolina is slowing it down here. It's Johnson. Played inside. And that is no good for Johnson. It goes out of bounds. For Raven Johnson, it goes out of bounds. Already a solid start for Sarah Strong. 5 points already to start. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back after this. All right, we are back at 13-8 start for the UConn Huskies, led by Sarah Strong with 5 points. And this is UConn's 25th Final Four appearance. All right, so here we go. The final 3:21 of the first quarter. It's kicked out. Here's a drive. Jump shot is no good. So looks like Agot Mecker and Miriam Dowda subbing in for South Carolina. It's kicked out here. And Quinones won't put that in. It's turned over. Only the first UConn turnover of the game so far. They're on the outside. Played. Layup no good. Rebounded, stepped out of bounds. Here we go. It's Strong. With the three, no good. Rebound goes back to South Carolina. Tessa Johnson for three, no good. Offense rebound going the other way. Edwards puts that one in. Joyce Edwards. That's her first bucket of the game. She's 0 for 2 prior to that. I apologize, I was on the wrong scoreboard. All right. Go back to the other one. So there's 2:03 to go. So 2:03 to go. And the officials are looking to get the clock right, so it's going to be 15 seconds on the shot clock for UConn. So it's out on the right side. Played in. On the drive now. Puts up the shot. It's good. It's a 5-point lead for UConn. It's kicked out here. Here's Raven Johnson on the drive, and she's fouled. The screen just went... Okay, now it's back. So foul was against Blanca Quinones, her first. And now it's Makir to the line. Made the first. Second is good. So 2-2 at the line for Agot Makir. So 1:34 left in the first quarter of this one. It's Heckel with the ball for UConn. Heckel on the drive. Stops, kicked out. Strong hits the deck but gets back up. Plays out the back now. Fadeaway jumper, no good. And South Carolina going down the other way. Joyce Edwards hasn't knocked out. It's going to stay with the Gamecocks here. And it looks like we have a foul before the inbound here. So foul's going to go against Blanca Quinones, her second. And another foul. Or no, that they're just showing the replay. Here we go. Less than a minute to go. 46 seconds to go in the quarter. UConn up 15-12. That pass is turned over. Chance for South Carolina to tie up with the 3. Raven Johnson now. 30 seconds to go. It's dropped off here. 22 seconds to go. Tessa Johnson. Back out. To Letson on the drive. It is no good. Ball's loose, and South Carolina will to get it for 3. It's good to tie it up before the end of the quarter. So big finish there. Agoat Bakir to end the first quarter, tied at 15. Take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. All right, we are back. Score tied at 15 at the end of one between South Carolina and UConn. Gamecocks really helping bring it back with those big bench points for McKeer. All right, so back underway here. Of course, Sarah Strong made the last field goal for UConn with 4:50 to go in the first. All right. Oh, that's nearly stolen away in the backcourt. But we're going to get a foul called against Raven Johnson. Great defense played there on Sarah Strong. It's kicked out here. Back to Strong. It's Shade. Kicked back out. Shade is open for three. It is no good. Ball's loose. Last touched. I think it was last touched by South Carolina. Or last touched by UConn. As a reminder, we have the men's national championship on Monday. Coverage begins for that one at 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to tune into that. So 9:02 to go here. It's kicked out now. Agot or Okot. Well, there's a three. That's good. Nope, no good. Excuse me. Rebounds going back to UConn on the other side. Fudd kicked out. Top of the key. Three. It's no good. For Sarah Strong, long rebound is... And now Raven Johnson's going to get called for a foul here. Trying to save the ball there from AZ Fudd. Don Staley's definitely not happy right now. So get in here. Played out. And it's loose. Latson. Layup good. On the fast break. First points of the second quarter for South Carolina. AZ Fudd, the three, no good. And rebound to Latson going the other way. Here's the drive. Latson knocked away, staying with South Carolina. Looking back, that's steal and score for South Carolina. For Latson. Trying to do it up on the other side, but it's no good. So it looks like Keon's back in the game with 2 fouls for UConn. McDaniel the trigger for South Carolina. Raven Johnson puts it up, won't go. Tipped. And Okot gets it back. Kicked back out now. Here's Edwards. On the left side now. There's a drive. Kicked out. And stripped away. Sarah Strong going the other way. Layup. No good, but she's fouled. So 2 free throws going here for Sarah Strong. 7:20 to go in the quarter. With only 1 bucket so far of the quarter. So Sarah Strong is going to come to the free throw line. Only player with 20-plus points per game and 60% field goal percentage versus South Carolina under Dawn Staley. So the first free throw is no good. Of course, Dawn Staley's been at South Carolina, the head coach there since 2008. So 1 of 2 made for Sarah Strong. On the drive here, McDaniel is going to get fouled by KK Arnold. Where's KK Arnold on the Big East all-defensive team? Good pass there. It's Tessa Johnson who puts that one in. So the largest lead of the night for South Carolina, and that one's no good for UConn. Going the other way for South Carolina. Johnson inside, now steps out. Passes in. Joyce Edwards puts that one in. 5-point lead for South Carolina. An 11-1 run for the Gamecocks in the last 5 minutes or so. Nearly stripped away. Able to be saved for UConn. On the left side. Played top of the key. And it's lost off her foot out of bounds. South Carolina ball. So UConn trails by 5. Here's a drive, knocked away. UConn comes up with it, going the other way. With a pass inside. Layup is good. So Ashlyn Shade makes the layup, breaking the run. Joyce Edwards on the drive. Layup, no good. Offensive rebound, putback, will not go. So the rebound secured for South Carolina. So a 17-9 advantage on the boards for the Gamecocks. 5:07 to go. Kicked out. The pump. Here's the drive. It's good for Sarah Strong. 6 points for her tonight. So lead is back to just 1 for South Carolina. So we're now under 5 to go in the second quarter. Here's a drive. Okot can't make it. Offensive rebound. It's Edwards. Now the ball's loose on the ground. We have a tie-up and possession arrow go to South Carolina. With 4:28 to go, we'll take a break and we'll be right back right after this. Okay, we are back. Final 4:28 of this second quarter. So back underway here. South Carolina has the ball now. Here's a drive. Layup, no good. Rebound for Strong, off the rebound. Driving inside, takes a shot, no good. Offensive board for Strong, that's no good. Rebound goes the other way for the Gamecocks. And Joyce Edwards puts that one in. On the outside now. Tries to get a pass. It is stolen. So Easy Fudd turns it over for UConn. Going the other way now. Joyce Edwards. Edwards passes on the left side. Tries to get a screen. Lesson on the drive. Jump shot. No good. Rebound goes to Sarah Strong here. Fudd plays inside. That was nearly turned over. But Quinones will finish. Big Ten Freshman of the Year from Ecuador. Playing well so far. Then Edwards off the mark, puts it up, won't go. Rebound goes the other way. It's Strong. Jump shot. It's good. Or excuse me, AZ Fudd puts that one in. Hit for her first field goal. She was 0 for 3 prior to that. AZ Fudd was last year's most outstanding player in the Final Four. So South Carolina's going to call timeout. 2:08 to go in the second. Quick break. We'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. Looking in terms of UConn leaders in the first two seasons, Sarah Strong up there with UConn legends like Maya Moore, Diana Taurasi, Tina Charles. Taurasi, Paige Becker's in the game, or in attendance for the game tonight. So Sarah Strong just passing Paige Beckers for points in the first two seasons of the NCAA tournament for UConn basketball. Huskies have a 1-point lead, 24-23 over South Carolina right now. All right, so it's Sarah Strong back out there. Of course, the game is in Phoenix, of course. Diana Taurasi, a legend for the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA. And Heckel takes it away. It's Sarah Strong. Jump shot. Long two. No good. Rebound goes to Latson on South Carolina. On the left side. Double teamed. And they'll have a tie up and it'll go to UConn here. the outside here, Strong. Drives inside, kicked out, wide open three, it is good. And that's Ashlyn Shade with another three. She has 8 points. Or no, excuse me, that's a long two, but still 8 points for her tonight. 4 for 6 from the field. So backing up now. Edwards can't hit, goes out of bounds, and it will be UConn ball. UConn on the drive. Here's a three, no good. It'll be rebounded by McDaniel. On the drive. McDaniel drives inside, and she is fouled. So the foul's going to be on Kaylee Heckel. So the first free throw is no good. The second is good. I don't know. Here's a drive. Heckel puts it up, won't go. Offensive rebound. There's a three. It's no good. Rebound by South Carolina. Shot clock turned off. Johnson. It's McDaniel now. 8 seconds left. McDaniel drives in the paint, kicked out. Edwards puts it up. Tough shot. No good. Rebounded by UConn. That's going to do it for the first half. UConn leads it 26-24. We'll be right back for the second half. All right, we're back. Start of the second half between South Carolina and UConn. It's a 26-24 lead. Quick recap of the first half. The leading scorers for both teams: South Carolina led by Joyce Edwards with 6 points, and Sarah Strong leading the Huskies in points and rebounds with 8 and 6 respectively. So UConn took the lead at halftime. And we'd also have the UFL on right now. DC Defenders, Columbus Aviators. Right now, DC has a first and goal. Definitely looking forward to seeing how the UFL does. Otama just took a sack. He had an issue with that last week against St. Louis. But I'm excited for spring football. I think it's very important for spring football to survive, especially to have teams and markets that don't have an NFL team will probably never really have an NFL team. It's good to see them get their chance. All right, so we are underway for the second half of South Carolina and UConn. So that's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be another turnover for South Carolina. That's the 10th turnover for South Carolina. On the outside now. Here's the shot. No good. Out of bounds. Excuse me. And it will go back to the Gamecocks. Here we go, on the top of the key now. Played it back inside. It's Edwards. Ocott puts that one in. We are tied. First points of the second half. And that's the first points for Ocott in the game. So here we go now. Played inside, but the steal. Serena Williams with the turnover there, going the other way for South Carolina. One-on-one now. And that's no good. Offensive rebound. That does not go. And another offensive rebound. So it is Shade on the drive. Kicked out. And stolen away. Raven Johnson puts in the layup for her first bucket of the game. Fudd on the drive. Layup. No good. Here's Strong, the three, no good. Rebound goes the other way for South Carolina. Chance at a fast break opportunity here. Drive inside. And Ocott gets fouled. So that's going to be the first foul on Sarah Strong. Meanwhile, DC scores first on a running play. On the goal line, they take a 6-0 lead over Columbus. So visitors strike first. Ocott hits the first. So played inside here. Sharp kicks it out. KK Arnold puts it up, puts it in. For her first points of the game. So 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Played on the outside, bounce pass in. And Edwards puts that one in. So Joyce Edwards has her 8th point of the ball game. Shade can't hit. Rebound is loose, picked up by UConn. So second chance rebound, it's stripped away. And it's Raven Johnson going coast to coast. Can't hit, she hits the deck, no foul. And UConn goes the other way. Here's Strong. And Shade, open three, no good. Rebound goes the other way. And Letson can't go, and there's a foul. It's Anaya Letson. We'll see what she does at the free throw line here. So it looks like Blanca Quignon is back in the game for the Huskies. So Letzi hits the first. So UConn down 6. This is the largest deficit they've had this season. Oh, there's another bucket for South Carolina. Agot McKeer. And a timeout called by UConn, down 8 with 5:25 to go. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back after this. All right, back here, a 36-28 lead for South Carolina. And of course, still to come, Texas and UCLA. That's coming up next. Coverage starts at 9:30 Eastern, or whenever this game ends. No, coverage will start at least at 9:30 Eastern. But this game goes past that, then we'll see. So Quinones goes on the drive. Can't hit that one. It goes the other way for UConn. Edwards, or excuse me, for South Carolina. So it's Raven Johnson now. Or to Tessa Johnson, who takes a three that's no good. Goes out to Quinones now. 4:53. Jump shot is good for Ashlyn Shade, making the bucket there. A must-needed bucket there for UConn. So Shade, 4 for 23 in field goals her last 3 games. Tonight, 5 for 9. So really turning around as she has 10 points already. And there's a shot made for Joyce Edwards, who now hits 10 too. Quinones gets stripped. Going the other way. Joyce Edwards hits the deck. And the foul called. It's like Joyce Edwards a bit shaken up. A little bit slow to get up as a foul on AZ Fudd. So that is our official TV timeout. We'll take a quick break and we will be right back. All right, we are back. So Tessa Johnson going down. And Playing good games so far right now. So she has 6 points tonight, 1 assist. So Sarah Strong's only made 1 field goal since the 450 mark in the first. And South Carolina outscoring the Huskies 14-4 in the third quarter. Here we go now. Edwards drives in the paint, puts it up. That won't go. But I think she was fouled. It's going to be on Sarah Strong. So 2 shots here for Joyce Edwards. First is no good. Of course, they'll have the championship on ABC Sunday at 3:30. Which doesn't seem like a good time slot, especially on Easter Sunday. Here's Strong in the paint. And misses the bucket. Rebound goes the other way for South Carolina. Played out now. Here's Raven Johnson. Johnson hands it off. And McKeer can't finish. Going the other way now. Kicked out. Shade. 3. No good. Ball's tipped. Rebound goes to South Carolina. And Latson can't get that in, but the foul on Blanca Quinones. That's number 3 for her. So it's going to be her third personal. So first free throw is good. Extend the lead to 9 for South Carolina. Second is good. So a 16-4 run the last 6 minutes for South Carolina. It's Heckel with a long drive. She drove it in now, took it back out. Now it's Fudd on the drive. Heckel won't go. And the rebound, Strong yanks it back on the tie-up, and it is UConn ball. And Heckel to Strong, won't go. Rebound. Heckel gets the rebound for UConn. Kicked out to Heckel, who takes a 3. It is good! A big 3 there for UConn. 40-33 the score. It's Johnson on the outside. Latson the 3, no good. The rebound to UConn, going the other way. Strong plays back to Shade. Shade drives, tipped. Fudd the rebound. Kicked out for a 3. It's Blanca Quinones with the 3. Gets it back to within a 4-point game. Heckel Double teamed and she stepped out of bounds. Crucial turnover for South Carolina. It's UConn ball. Here's Heckle. Played out. AZ Fudd for three. It's good! The shots are just flying down for UConn right now. They're on a 9-0 run the last minute and a half. And now 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Kicked out. And now a foul is going to be called on Ali Zabel. So the first free throw is good. Fudd drives, kicked out for three, no good. Airballed and Heckle tried to get it. So it looks like Maddie McDaniel's back in the game for South Carolina. In the final 31 seconds of this one. Gets it in the front court. South Carolina held without a field goal in the last 4 minutes or so. 19 seconds to go in the third. With a 2-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's kicked out. The jumper is good for Tessa Johnson. Chance to play for the final bucket of the quarter. The layup for Strong is no good. And we end the third quarter. South Carolina 5-point lead over UConn. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter coming up next. Okay, we are back. It's a 44-39 lead for the Gamecocks here over the UConn Huskies. So Gino Ariema. Let's see. So Sarah Strong is switching jerseys because hers got torn. She is now number 55. I agree. There was definitely no contact that Gino Ariema was looking at, but we'll see what happens. It's kicked out here. Now on the drive. Daniel plays it, and it won't go. The rebound goes to Strong, who is fouled. So it is UConn ball here. So foul called on Edwards. 9:24 to go in this one. Fudd on the drive, layup, no good, kicked out. And here comes Bakir, the rebound. Takes it coast to coast. It extends the lead by 7 for the Carolina. It's Strong. Poked away. Quinones dives on it. And we got a foul on Joyce Edwards, so it'll stay UConn ball. Meanwhile, McCrane hits a field goal for DC. And they take the lead 10-7 over Columbus. Inbounded here. Quinones on the drive, and we got a foul. Is that against Edwards again? Yep. Joyce Edwards, her third foul. South Carolina started getting into foul trouble here. With a great pass inside to Sarah Strong. Gets it out. Corner three. It's good! Second straight three for AZ Fudd. She has 8 points. 3 for 11 from the field. And now AZ Fudd gets the foul on the other end. Great look in the corner for Fudd. So Fudd started 1 for 11. Or UConn as a team started 1 for 11 from 3. They've been 4 for 5 since the 12 3-attempt start. Rafe Johnson puts that one up. Won't go. Now a chance for UConn to storm back here. Strong on the drive. Layup is no good. Gets the rebound back. It's Quinones. The three won't go. Oh, and UConn steals it back. Second chance opportunity here. Sarah Strong gets it out to Heckel. Heckel on the drive. Knocked out of bounds, staying with UConn. It's with 17 to shoot. So they'll get in here to Arnold. Fudd played back. That three is no good for Fudd. McKeer the rebound, going the other way. Ball's loose, picked up by Edwards. In the paint. Kicked out. Edwards in the paint, she gets fouled. It's on Sarah Strong, her third. Of course, the draft's in Pittsburgh this year for the NFL draft, April 23rd through 25th. All right, here we go. Joyce Edwards now. Kicked out. Johnson gets it stripped on the ground. It's a held ball. UConn has the possession arrow. KK Arnold takes it across the timeline. AZ Fudd has it. Strong. With a pass to Quinones. She's fouled. On the shot, it will go to the line for 2 free throws coming up. So Quinones got fouled. And the 2 free throws hit for Blanca Quinones, where she's the first UConn player from South America, born and raised in Ecuador. South Carolina gets over the timeline. Edwards on the drive, puts that one in. Excuse me, that was Maddie McDaniel who put that one in. Shade is going to get stolen. A lot of speed here. 6:07 to go. Kicked out to Letson. She drives. Bucket's not going to count. It's going to be a foul on the floor. That's number 4 for Blanca Quinones. So 6:03 to go in the fourth quarter. So Gino's going to keep Quinones in the game. McDaniels gets it in. McKeer, deep three. It's good! Adopt McKeer, 12 points. And UConn calls timeout. 5:53 to go. Quick break here. We'll get with them. We'll be right back. Final four continues here. 5:53 to go. 51-44. South Carolina leads. UConn called a timeout after a big three for South Carolina. Of course, what's at stake? Fifth title game appearance since 2017 for South Carolina. And UConn is on a 54-game winning streak, longest active in Division I. So we'll see what happens here. Like I said, these two teams did play each other in the championship game last year, and they're meeting the Final Four this year. All right, here we go now. Strong gets it out. There's a three for Fudd. That's no good. So UConn's missed its last 6 shots. Now here's Joyce Edwards. On the drive, Edwards. Fadeaway jumper, no good. A rebound for Sarah Sarah Strong. So it's Shade with the ball. 7 to shoot. Johnson. Strong fires and connects. A big three there for Sarah Strong. Joyce Edwards. And McKeer can't hit. Rebound goes to KK Arnold. Or Sarah Williams. Edwards controls it on the rebound. In trouble. Gets it out. They get over the timeline. They do. McKeer with the layup. Makes them pay at the other end. South Carolina up 6. So McKeer with 14 points, leading the team off the bench. Strong puts it up. Won't go. The rebound's going to go out of bounds. It is South Carolina ball. So it looks like McKeer's going to sub out and Ocote's going to come in for South Carolina. On the outside now. It's Latson on the drive. Dropped off. And put in. 8-point lead for the Gamecocks now. So Latson with the miss there, and then South Carolina's up 8. 2:41 to go. So it's AZ Fudd. Drives inside. Fudd, layup, no good. So UConn shooting 32% from the floor. So it's McDaniel to Edwards. That is out of bounds, staying with South Carolina. So South Carolina calls timeout with 2:11 to go in this one. So we'll see what happens here down the stretch. Right now, McKeer, 14 points for South Carolina, really leading this team to the lead at this point. It's been a great second half for the Gamecocks so far. Of course, Slatson 9 rebounds. McDaniels 3 assists off the bench. Johnson 3, it is in and out. And Latson kicked out. And 1:56 to go. South Carolina trying to hold on to win. It's kicked out. Latson! She's fouled and will go to the line. So, of course, coming up next, it's Texas and UCLA following this one. Coverage will begin at 9:30 Eastern Time. It looks like the Bruins are getting loose in the tunnel. First is good. So the foul was on KK Arnold. I think she got subbed out. That's 11 points for Tania Latson. Puts in the second. UConn has been held below 50 points since the 2022 national title game. They have no points in the last 3 minutes or so. And Eccles turns it over. Joyce Edwards has got to get over the timeline. 3 seconds to do so. They do. Edwards. So AZ Fudd with the foul. South Carolina. So Joyce Edwards at the line, looking to put this one away. Hits the first. The second is no good. The rebound goes to Strong. So AZ Fudd with just 8 on the night. And the layup is missed. South Carolina has the immediate foul with 1:05 to go. And it looks like reality's setting in. So UConn's going to call timeout, 1:05 to go. So during the 54-game win streak, only one game decided by single digits. Average margin of victory, 36.1. Fourth longest win streak in Division I history. Of course, I got McKeer making those three-point shots. So the foul was on Ashlyn Shade. So Latz is going to put the first in. And the second is good. So 13-point game for the Gamecocks. 1:02 to go in this one. It's kicked out. There's a three for AZ Fudd. No good. The rebound to Raven Johnson. Going the other way. Spinning around. Going to the rim. I think they called a foul before the drive. Yup. It's going to be on Strong. And South Carolina looking to add to it at the line. So 2 shots here coming up. First is no good for it's good for Letson. So it's 15-point lead for South Carolina. On the outside now. Sarah Strong drives inside. Won't go, but she's going to be fouled. And will go to the line. Strong misses the first. Second is good. So UConn trails by 14 going in the corner. On the drive. Kicked out. They'll pass it around, and I don't think UConn's going to foul. South Carolina's going to dribble it out. They're going to win this one. 62-48. We'll give out our player of the game. Then that will go to Taniyah Letson. 16 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists in the game. Also 1 steal. So it looks like Gino needing to be held back from Don Staley right now. With 0.1 seconds to go, Don Staley is being held back right now. So this need one final inbound with 0.8 seconds. Don't know what that was about. All right, here we go. So South Carolina has won it, 62-48. And Gino goes back to the locker room immediately. See, I don't know what just happened. I was looking down at the stat sheet for Taniyah loss, and then look up and seeing Don Staley angry before the final buzzer sounded. But South Carolina wins 62-48. So we'll take a break. Join us for Texas UCLA coming up next. And we'll have that coverage started in less than 25 minutes here on the Threes and Crowd YouTube channel. South Carolina winner 62-48. Thank you guys for watching.